Hi guys, welcome to our first Fortnite focus episode where we will be looking at building, so construction within the Fortnite game. So short video about how to use the building mechanics in game, controls, and also because it's relevant, a little bit about the constructor. So first of all, Fortnite, massive building aspect with the forts and stuff like that, so really important. On the PC version, building is controlled by tapping in and out of the build mode with the Q key. So that's me tapping the Q key there. And then, so once you're in build mode, he's got a little blueprint out and his pencil. You've got a few different options of things you can build. So you can do the walls, which are on F1, floors, which are on F2, stairs, which are on F3, and these sort of roof pyramid-y sort of shaped things which are on F4. You then have traps which you can also apply which are on F5, but we'll cover that a little bit later on. So, you know, really basic to start with. What we're going to look at is materials. So you can rotate around materials. You've got wood. If you right click, you then get stone, and finally metal following another right click. So you can kind of keep rotating around those depending on what you want to use. For playing around, I'm just going to use the brick in this one. So left click and it starts doing a build, nice and simple. So let's just throw up something really quick. We can throw down some walls with an F1, sort of like that, and we've got ourselves a little kind of square. Fairly straightforward. There isn't a mode for sort of taking down, recycling. You're in the position where it's up, I made a mistake, what am I going to do about it? Simple, back away. Just keep hitting it with your axe, and eventually it'll go, just like that. I'm going to take out this one as well. Nice and simple. So, you know, let's put it into a realistic environment. From this direction, we're expecting a load of husks coming and attacking us, attacking our point, which is over this way. So one of the key things that you'd be looking to do is to really funnel them, so that they're in a targeted area, so that you can deploy your traps, and so that you can focus your fire, so that you've got a single point where they're going to be attacking you from. So you'd potentially build up a little funnel. So you've got this kind of little corridor here. And what you can then do is sort of build your walls across, like so. Just do this, like that, and this then means there's no way through for the husks here, except our little tunnel. So if we apply a couple of these, couple more walls, we know they're going to come through here. So that puts us in a position where we can make use of the traps. So the traps, there are a variety of different things. You've got the floor ones, the wall ones, the ceiling ones. So we finish our tunnel off with some ceilings, so we're just looking up, clicking, and they're there now. Same as the floor tiles. So first things, we'll have a look, floor traps. So I'm going to keep it nice and simple for this. I'm going to just use some spikes. Boom, just like that. So as soon as they start coming down, they're going to work over these wooden floor spikes. They're going to get some damage. They're going to get slowed down. You can be standing back here with your gun, mowing them down as relevant. You can also then drop down some wall traps. So within here, I've not got any good ones there, so let's go and have a look. Let's see if we can craft some. So here we go, wall darts. Let's craft up some wall darts. Nice and simple. So we're going to click T on the wall, and that's going to bring up our options for traps. We're going to choose the wall darts by clicking on them, and then another click, and we've applied the wall darts. So wall darts are here. So our husks coming in for the kill, they're coming down here, slowed down by the traps, bang bang bang, these spikes, you're going to kill them off. Decent starting point. Get some of the big guys, they might get past this, so you may want to deploy another set of traps here, or a ceiling trap. So right up above we can use these zappers. So that there, a little zapper. So as soon as it walks under this, it's going to get a little electric shock from this guy. Once again, taking out your husk. So nice little tunnel. It's kind of like a run the gauntlet for the husks. So key sort of building technique really, for when you're in missions, and potentially even also for your home base defend. We are actually at the home base at the minute. So yeah, you've got that. Something we haven't touched on, the stairs. F3, simple, set of stairs. Straight away you can get right on top. So you may want to have your set of stairs on top of your tunnel. So to start with, you can be mowing them down, just like that. You can pull out your sniper rifle, pick a few off from distance, anything like that. They start coming through your tunnel, you quickly come down the back, you drop down and you start doing it this way. Boom, boom. They get a bit close, just move over your shotgun, blow them away. Really good technique. So that gives you your stairs, your walls, but you know, we're very generic here. We haven't done anything fancy. We can go into edit mode. So using the G key, when you're looking at something, it puts you into edit mode. So here we have the edit mode for the set of stairs. Kind of looks quite weird. You've got this sort of square of blue squares and rectangles and the little arrowy sort of thing. Basically with the stairs one, what you're going to do is use your left mouse click, and that's your starting point. That's your bottom of your stairs. Where do you want to go? You want to go left? Do you want to go forwards? Do you just want a single? If you just want a single flight of stairs, nice and simple, you just draw a line like that, press your G key, and it edits it. You've got a single width set of stairs, little handrail. Don't like that? Not what you're into? You actually want it to go in the other direction? You can follow it round. Start again, move it up to the end, move it across, bring it back down, G it, boom, another set of stairs, turns a corner. So you go in the same height, but instead of going straight up, you're going up, across, back round. So then you could then go and drop floor tile, turn again, quickly throw down another set of stairs there. You may want to do the same technique, go around the corner, just like that. Or you may want to, so that's your stairs like that, or you may want to just do the single up one. You might want to do the double, so you can throw the whole lot in. There's all sorts of different options. You might want to go that way. Don't particularly know why you would want to go that way in that instance, doesn't really work, but so yeah, G can mix it up a bit. We've got ourselves a floor here as well, so if we swap to floor mode, you know, we want to mix the floor up, same method, G. Where do you want it? We don't want them over here, we just want them over here. Simple, boom. You've got a narrow, thin walkway. Useful for making like bridges, where you want to kind of shoot over the edge down at some of the husks, or quickly drop down onto your own defences behind you, whatever, so that sort of thing. You can also make it turn a corner with a nice little wall like that. So that kind of gives you a nice sort of pretty turrety sort of effect. If done in the right sort of place, you know, it can give you a nice design to your base, and then obviously you can kind of throw down another one just here. Turns you again. You can do it again. So here we've got like a little sort of fortress tower. You come up your stairs into your sniper nest or whatever. So yeah, you've got that sort of technique. So you can also do triangular effect. So if you wanted to turn a corner, so if you've got yourself a little courtyard, or you're funneling all your husks into this sort of area, you could have kind of this corner piece. So gedit allows you to do that sort of thing with that. So we've done stairs, we've done ceilings, probably the more complex of the things, but what about the walls? Obvious. Stick a window in the middle. Simple. G, click out the middle one, window.
Yeah, not possible.
Decide you don't want it to be a window, you want it to be a door, drop out the bottom bit as well. There you go, got a nice door. Really simple. It's such a clever method of building. It really works well, love it. So yeah, windows, doors, what else? Let's get ourselves funky archway. It's cool. can drop one of them down there, lose that there. You can have this sort of design as well. So there's a variety of techniques which you can use for building your walls, your ceilings, your floors, your stairs. You've got the traps. So there's all those different things. Now, I mentioned earlier that I was playing with the constructor. The constructor gets a buff in terms of its building speed and stuff like that, but it also has an additional skill. So as the constructor, you can protect your buildings. So I'm just going to deploy it in here if I can. Okay, it's not going to let me do it now by the looks of it, because we're not in a proper game and we don't have the appropriate bits and pieces. But have I got anything appropriate? I'm just going to head back this way. This will take us towards my core base in a minute. So I've got stuff all over the place. It's not the prettiest of layouts, but it's been quite effective so far for defensive purposes. So we need energy. We don't have enough energy in order to do it yet. Let's see whether it'll let us do it on the full.
Nope.
No, it won't let us do it in this mode. You have to do it in a mission. But using the C key, the constructor has the ability to deploy an energy boost to your walls. So it'll look similar to a trap, but it will deploy a little unit, a little trap, and that will deploy a net of energy around your buildings. That energy will do damage to anything that's attacking it, and I think it also increases the health of the wall or floor or whatever it's touching. So as the constructor, that also will give your base a buff and make it last that little bit longer against some of the nasty enemies. So that's the basics of construction. I just want to cover off this final bit. So these walls here, this is just a run along the bottom. Simple. So fill the whole thing, you've got the full wall. Take away those bits, you've got that wall. You can go and slope it, nice and simple. Got a triangular wall, and finishing it off with sort of like
What to build?
there we go, that one. That one. There you go. So the kind of half wall. So I want a little way out, something like that. So walls, lots of different methods, lots of different techniques. But in general, fairly easy, quick system to play around with. Final thing that I'm going to touch on, upgrading. So when you get far enough through the skill tree, you can upgrade your walls, your floors, your stairs, wood, metal, stone, all of them. So when you're looking at it, you'll see on your screen there's an F. Press F on there, upgrades it, takes it to the next level, gives it a buff. So here you can see on this one we've got 900 health on that wall, that one's got 400, so it's increased its strength by quite a bit. So there's that, and if you're in a battle and your wall has taken damage, the same sort of method will repair it. So that was construction within Fortnite. I hope that's helpful. Hope that gives you an understanding of how you can build the different bits and pieces. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this, and if you've got anything you'd like me to review in the game, any tips and tricks, any elements that you'd like to know more about, drop me some comments down below. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.